everyone. So let's hurry and share this to Discord sites. So promote, yes. Share. Steam promotion. Share. YouTubers Twitch. Share. Stream advertisements. And Facebook. So why do I share it to all of these? Because, and this question actually came up on this channel, or in this group. It's because sometimes people will go into these, they want something to watch, they've got some extra time. So they'll go in specifically to watch, or to see who's available. Who can they go watch? So, I actually did nothing yesterday after I got off. I felt bad the whole time, and I was like, nope, I need to do this with my friends. So, actually, before we do anything, catch a screenshot. Since I realized yesterday these are oddities type, which means we may be getting a new oddities page sometime. Okay. So, I am not home once again, obviously, but we may make it home before the end of the stream. Right now, I'm going to go over to Willow Park and stream from there. Love to hear what your day, how you're doing. If you're just lurking, I get it. Maybe even if you say just lurking, as I stated, and if I'm not home to start the giveaway that we talked about, and you do say something, we will, I think that, or I'm going to change to this, that I will just put your name in each time, and you'll get an entry. So that would mean, because Bram commented yesterday, they have an entry into the giveaway. to say lurking. And if you comment about every 15 to 20 minutes that I'm streaming, and I see, because I can see the times that the comments came in. And if I see a comment every 15 to 20 minutes, even if it says lurking, you will be entered for the giveaway every 15 to 20 minutes. So, if more, as I said in the last stream, if more than one person comments in 15 minutes, we will choose one person to go on to then go on to the giveaway. But that does mean that where I usually stream 1 to 2 hours, let's say 1 hour, if we go by every hour, that's 4 entries a day, 6 days a week. That's 24 entries a week. And I will choose in the week. I'm thinking I may even choose Halloween or in the week before. I'll let you know as it gets closer exactly when I'm going to choose. As I said, we have a number of them, and you can win more than once. And that's part of the reason I'm doing it this way, is because I want, everyone to have a chance, not just randomly say, okay, we're choosing a winner for today. And with the way Streamlabs has it, it makes it even harder because, yeah. Because I can't just say choose one winner for the whole giveaway. It looks like it chooses period over the period of, you have 15 minutes and then it ends. Or not Streamlabs, Nightbot. But that day we will go live and show you the winner. I'll show it picking the winner. That was a good drop. Didn't get any of the brilliant, but it was a good drop. Okay, can't reach that greenhouse and that inn, so we'll drive right over there and go from there. So some people are wondering how they can play but stay quarantined. This is my recommendation of what to do. Obviously, don't drive while you're playing, but you can know the places that are higher on the scale of, or on how many inns are around, on how many, on what all's where. And knowing that, you can drive there, stay in your car, so that you aren't getting exposed or exposing others. Now, and then play that way. Now, I do have to make it clear, not all states count that as quarantining, and even then some states are on complete lockdown, as in you're only allowed out, or some places are only allowing people out of the house to get exercise, and so they won't allow you to drive, or obviously I'm sure they're allowing people to drive for essential things. So many times, like getting food off and on, not every day obviously, but off and on, or driving to work if they work in an essential company, things like that. Essential function, things like that. And so I get that. Now, it's not necessarily the best, but it can be a way around everything. One other thing I do want to bring up is the fact that, and some people aren't aware of this, aren't aware of this, that even sitting and driving, or just sitting up, does use muscles. We're doing stuff around the house, whatever. So, if you've been mostly bedbound or during this event, especially during coronavirus, but if you have a chronic illness and have been mostly bedbound, etc., sitting up can use more muscle, will use more muscles than laying down. Sitting up and driving uses more muscles than just sitting up. You also have, when you're driving, you're using a lot of mental capacity and stuff. Now, at the same time, do not go drive. If you're really weak, you're likely to fall asleep, you don't have the energy to be aware of everything going on around you. If you're going to struggle to keep control of your vehicle, even in any way, shape, or form, unless, obviously, if it's bad weather, and you probably shouldn't go, or you shouldn't be going out in bad weather either. But sometimes it may be fine when you leave and you may hit a bad rainstorm. At that point, yeah, you should pull off the road, but sometimes the way it hits, you don't have time to pull over before you hit a bad spot. Or you're driving in an area that either something's changed since the last time you were there, or you've never driven there and you hit an area that has a bad area. That happens. I get that. And so those are hard. It's almost impossible to always stay safe, but the more things you can do to stay safe, being aware of when you're driving, etc., personal safety comes first. And that's also a reason why I'm giving ideas for ways to play while staying kind of more isolated. We might have to drive around for a bit and let David go after poachers. And that's another idea. Rather than you driving, maybe you can be the passenger, you can be playing. Hi, Bram. So, for starting fit for the next 15 minutes, anyone that comments goes in with Bram on to see who gets the entry. If no one comments, Bram gets the entry again for the next giveaway. Are you at school and did you get your game? Were you able to get the game figured out? You're home. Okay. I'm glad you're not playing from school. Or watching from school, I should say. I wasn't sure because I didn't know if you have high school or college, if it's high school, how they're running it. Because around here we do half days, 2 different shifts of half days is what most of the schools have gone to, not all of them. But, well, I can't even say most. Some of the schools have gone to 2 shifts of half days. Others, I am not sure how they're working it, but that's what they're doing here. They're doing with 2 of the schools I know of. My son is attending one of the schools, and someone we know is attending the other one. I have not checked to see what my nieces are doing, because that's been a whole nother something I haven't wanted to go into, so. Check down here, see what's down here that I can get to park. Looks like someone else is playing either this one or Pokemon Go, just because of where they're parked and the way they're parked. And the fact that they're looking down at their phone. Okay, I will send you a link to a Discord after. Go in that one and go to And I'll tell you in the I'll private message you in Angel's Discord, telling you the link. I get it. Telling you the link and telling you exactly how to, or telling you what chat to go into. There is a chat to get game help, or actually Niantic has one specifically for Wizards Unite. Just a minute and let me finish, obviously, this poacher. Okay, finish the poacher. Let me go. That was what I wanted. Okay, that's not going to... I'm trying to find it. Because there is a link that we've been given. I just gotta find it. Okay. Okay, there we are. Let's see if I can find it here. Okay. Go to that link And that should give you access to the forum. And let them know what's going on. And then hopefully that should get you some help. They'll probably email you. But I can't say for sure. Thank you. Yeah. I can totally see waiting a few more minutes. Another thing you can do is if you don't hear back from them decently soon, and this will sound really strange, but private message Steph A. She's on Angel Goddess's Discord. Private message her and tell her that what's going on, and what you've done, and you may get a inside, I can't say for sure, but I do know she has some contacts that she may be able to get you help, especially if when you go to that forum, it gives you issues. So if you try going to that forum and it says something like you can't log in or something, then private message Steph and let her know that that's what happened. Let her know what you've tried to do. And yeah. I would say have her look back over the streams. But I deleted the stream that was for Sunday. So my Sunday streams, whenever I do streams, whenever I'm going to do them, which will be for conference, and I did want to find out if anyone would be interested in doing a Sunday watch party, watching some of the LDS films that are on stream, or that are on Amazon Prime. So I am willing to do that if someone's interested. But any of those streams would be deleted. As soon as they're over, I would delete them. Well, maybe if I do the watch party, I'd leave it available on Twitch. But when I do it the way I did the Saturday and Sunday this time, I will delete them because it's not, yeah. So, I get that. Oh. Yep, it is 11:30 a.m. for me. So I totally get it. And on Sunday, I can go live most of my day on Sunday, anytime in there. If you're ever interested, we could do a watch party. But just let me know there, because, yeah. But Sundays are my day for more religious type things. So that was actually one thing as I was watching our general conference. Okay, maybe we can figure that out, and I can look and see what ones are available and let you know. The one question is, do you have Amazon Prime? Because I know for the watch parties, you have to sign in to Amazon Prime to be able to watch with the person. So I would pick, okay, so, because that's the only way to be able to do that. Obviously, I'm trying not to break copyright laws and things like that. And that's why I actually delete the conference streams right now. Is because as soon as they're done, I figure people can log on, and which is also another idea. If you see something on YouTube that you feel is that you'd like to watch and ask questions about that's related to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, you could let me know in advance. I could go look at it so I know what it is, and then we could watch it at the same time on YouTube or something, kind of like I did the conference, and then just delete it after. But I could let people know that that's what I'm doing. So if you're interested, let me know. Or if you see something you'd like to do that with, let me know. So, I am trying to suggest, or I've sent in a suggestion to see if they can't get some of that available on Twitch for watch parties, especially the general conferences, but I can't guarantee that that's going to happen. But that's the way, if anyone's interested in meeting with me on a Sunday and talking and whatever, that's one way we could do it, is I could turn on and play it kind of like we did Sunday. I will see what that last message is when I get a chance to. Oh, okay. So that is one thing, is my Sunday, it would be, anything on Sunday would be religious stuff. So, because that is my, so on Sundays, I wouldn't be doing it to raise, or to work on this, on raising awareness of this channel or anything. actually why I deleted the Saturday and the Saturday night and both Sunday stream. Another reason I deleted both of them. If it was a watch party, I might leave it. It would depend. But otherwise, Sunday is my day to focus on my religion. And I don't mind answering questions, etc. In fact, I know many times that getting answers to questions. So part of it is, one, I know there is a lot of misconceptions about members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, otherwise known as Mormons out there. And so I am okay with talking about it during the week even, but especially on Sundays, if someone wanted to get together and ask questions or watch videos or whatever, I would be okay with that for that reason, to clear things up and to maybe improve or to talk about things, etc. So that's my point of view on that, just because but during the week I don't do as much focus on the religious stuff. You'll hear it off and on, especially if Steph and I get talking, because even though Steph's not the same religion I am, we are both Christian, and there's a lot of similarities in Christianity, different Christian faiths, everything else, to where you can totally interact with each other, and where you have the same basis, if that makes sense. So it will come up sometimes with that, but otherwise it will only, it doesn't come up as often. So back to the game. Hopefully hopefully the forum works. That would be, or that you figure it out first. That would be the first thing that would be amazing. If not, my second thing would be hopefully the forum works. And then if not, hopefully Steph can get it fixed for you. So get the game fixed for you and get it so that you can play at least off and on. And what we're doing right now, part of the reason I'm barely looking at my phone, I'm mostly driving, is we are going to get my son. He needs picked up about 11:30. So 11:20 to 11:30 is when he likes picked up. So I figured I would drive over here, see what's here. And then what we'll do is we'll have him play while we drive around and get further in the tasks and everything else. He's like, not yet! a little bit if you need. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna let David take over and. What time?
I don't know, because it's Wednesday though.
Let me look something up quickly. 12:30.
12:30, so.
So we're driving around for a little while anyway.
Mm-hmm. I was just making sure you remember.
Let's actually turn off for just a minute. What? And go after these two. Two.
Just call me back over when
Okay.
we're ready to go.
I'm just going after two brilliants, and then I'll let you go after everything. But they're here. He's going out with his friends for a minute. So it looks like we're getting a new page. Ah, shoot, the other one disappeared. That wasn't the one I wanted, that one was. Okay. You're gonna laugh!
See you guys.
We're looking for brilliant stuff.
I don't play this game, Mom.
Brilliant stuff are the purple streamers.
Purple streamers, okay.
And they're pretending to be like the dog and the ones where you do.
So it's a ditto.
Kind of. But
Kind
they're
of.
that well. So what they are is they're the purple streamers. Period. But you know how with the dog and those you just keep hitting them.
Yes.
That's the way these are.
Okay, so it's a fight. My
Yes.
favorite. That's the only thing. Like, I like this game, but not that much. I like the fights in this game. Those are
Okay.
fun.
Well, then you would really like this week.
Hello, everyone.
These two brilliant events.
Yeah.
Because they're fights. Or because they're foundables or fights.
Purple streamer. Hello, dude. A snatcher.
So, does that ring any bells?
A snatcher?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Okay.
Why wouldn't I remember a snatcher? They're snatchers. Man, this takes so many freaking hits.
Like I said.
That's so dumb. Yeah. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, I know most of my fights are a lot quicker than this guy.
No, it's fine. I enjoy it.
But most of them are animals, and I'm a Magi. I'd have to switch to Auror to have this faster, but my Auror is not that strong.
Yeah, I won't worry about it. There we go.
And as I've been driving around, I get one or two in a place, and that's it. So it's taking me a heck of a lot longer to play. So you like that, and you like the fortress fights.
I never did a fortress fight when I was playing.
Oh, that might change everything for you, especially now we have the night bus. 'Cause the night bus means you can go in from anywhere into the fortress.
there's nothing, so drive.
Okay. Part of the reason I'm driving slow
I'm so
is this
sad.
Is a 10 mile per hour.
They took out there was a tree here, and they had to take it out. And I loved that tree. It was a good tree. It was a big tree. But they had to take it out because someone was dumb.
And climbed it?
No, because someone threw like a freaking bud there that wasn't fully put out. So it lit on fire.
Oh.
It's happened like 3 times to that tree, and then that 3rd time they were like, okay, no, we're just going to take it out.
So they threw the butt of a
That's what I was told.
cigarette there. So my guess is they were sitting under it smoking, and they just dropped it. Or they maybe slightly put it out and dropped it and didn't actually get it out as much as they thought.
Yeah.
So, Brom, I've got my son with me
Hello.
now. He is 17.
Dude, it's so weird being like, oh, yeah, I'm 17 now. There are things that I can do.
He just turned 17 in September.
Yeah. And it's weird that I'm already 17. It was just like, I swear, it was like a month or 2 ago when I turned 16.
Well, I will say, it was like a month or 2 ago you were born. Get used to the idea.
That'll mess up the audio, by the way. Just so you know.
Okay. Is it too bad? I just figured it
No, I'm just saying it will.
To have it a little bit cooler, because I didn't notice. I mean, obviously we're getting in sounds from outside now, whereas this car is airtight enough that we usually can block out the outside sounds.
So I came back from trying.
Okay.
Says the dude, whoever, this new person.
You came back from trying, and did it work or no?
I'll probably say in a second here. It failed, but I found a Reddit thread.
Okay.
Reddit is always helpful. When something's messing up in a game, you're like, hello, Reddit. And they'll be like, okay, do this.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Reddit can also, you can find a lot of stories.
I didn't think to try that way, because I will say with Wizards Unite, a lot of people turn to the official Discord page. And so that's why I went there first. I'm going to have you go in after something.
Okay.
So we don't forget after PD, if that makes sense.
I eat. hard.
You know what you're after?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm after the kitty thing, right?
They're called smoking pellets.
Well, yeah, but...
Yes.
I guess I should get my mask on.
So did the... It worked! Yay!
That'd be good. That'd be good. Oh.
That's fine. Soon as I get this snatcher caught or taken care of. There's my friend code. Yeah, I get that. See, he's got me to 6 out of 10. Totally get it. Hey, if you get a chance, could you screenshot the dialogues? And I'll send you a link to my Discord so you could add them in. So, let me show you. I don't want downloads, I want plain images, screenshots. Not there. So like, here, where Harry and Constance are talking. Or Jenny, or not Jenny. Well, Jenny too, but I don't think we've seen any with Jenny. Basically, when they're telling you things. Yeah, I'm trying to get them all compiled. So it's a story. Wizards Unite is a story. And it's a 10-year story. And at the beginning, many of us did not think to screenshot them. And so we're trying to compile it all together. Thank you. And I will send you a link, but like this. So you can see off and on throughout. We're trying to get all of that together so that we can figure things out and follow the story and everything. And I'm also working on a video where I'll cut it out and if your name is in it, because some of them say, hello so-and-so, I would blur out the name. But a video that goes through it and shows, okay, here's what was said, because like the SOS training that you'll be doing, or can't show you there, here. This SOS stuff, the SOS assignments, we can't look at the past stuff. The only ones we can look at the past stuff on are our mystery stuff.
Did you forget that I brought the switch?
No, I just was busy doing other things. I had you bring it in case I didn't have enough to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I may still need it. We'll see. Because I don't know how much I'll be doing of other things while you're in PT. So we'll see.
Okay, have you already ordered a case?
Not yet.
Okay. I will do that later on.
Well, I was going to go on to Amazon.
That's what I was going to do.
Okay. You know where my Amazon stuff is. So.
I know I have access to your Amazon stuff on my phone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
You know where my... Oh, wrong way. Let's actually go this way then. Because I was going to go around. So I will send you the link to an invite to my Discord when I get off the stream. And I'll send you an invite to the Wizarding World Discord. And maybe to the Hive, if you want it.
The Hive, join
Let
the
me
Hive.
know.
Yes, join the Hive.
So the Hive is a Discord that Steph's a big part of. That they get together, that they talk a lot about the game and stuff. But it's not quite as big as Wizarding World, so sometimes getting your question answered is easier on the Hive.
And completely ignore what I said, because mine was a completely different reference. Should I like the things that he said?
Sure. Have I read it all?
What dialogues? Can I ask why?
Yeah.
I'll get a few.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can like this.
Boink, boink, boink. Yeah, my reference was to a game. A different game. They're a type of creature that are called the Hive. And they live on the moon. And they're terrifying. Because they will eat you. Well, they don't only live on the moon, but that's the main place. Well, not the main place. I sent a friend request.
Okay, we'll go accept that after. And the reason I say after is because then I can send you a gift and whatever, but then it doesn't share quite as much.
On the Harry Potter thing, is what he said.
Yeah, I figured that. Quite as much information. I know how to find you on Discord to send you the invites and stuff. Considering we're both part of Angel Goddess's Discord. So Angel Goddess plays off and on. I think you've seen. But the more times we ask her, the more times she'll actually play on Discord. Or, I mean, not on Discord. She'll actually play Wizards Unite during the stream. But we got to keep asking because...
Huh? It works. I clicked on this.
That's okay. You can fight the doggy and then don't place the doggy. Wait to place, because I need
there won't be enough
XP.
images for it.
Huh?
There won't be enough for it, I don't think.
Oh, I thought that you only needed one more.
Yep. You were right. I'm just gonna get out because you said not to.
Well, you could hit place as long as you didn't place it. That's okay.
He said doggy. I wouldn't want that type of dog if I'm gonna get a dog. I would still want a fantasy dog, just not that one. Because, maybe when it's, I don't know, that would actually be really cool to have like a Cerberus dog.
And if you raise them, they're not mean to you.
Well, yeah. It would just, 3 heads is hard to...
It's hard to what?
Hard to take care of, hard to feed, hard to...
No, because honestly, the dog takes the same amount of food. They have only one stomach.
I would want a dog who...
So it's the same amount of food as another
I would want a dog who
that
poops
size.
money, to be honest.
Okay. I could see that one. But...
I would want Acrid. That's the dog I want. I would want Acrid from a different game. But I don't think... I know you don't know about Acrid, and I don't think this person knows about Acrid. Especially because I'm not even saying what games it's from. But, if you know where it's from, then I don't need to say what game it's from. Because you'll know Acrid. Because Acrid is the bestest of boys. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't expect you to.
I have a feeling it's an obscure game.
Yep. Well, relatively obscure. I mean, it's not like freaking, what's that game called? That game's so obscure, I forgot its name. It's not like that game, but it's still pretty obscure. Not too many people either remember it or play it. Very few. Very, very few. Woo.
Anyway. But, so, if you were going to have a choice between a regular dog and a three-headed dog.
Oh, dog, 3-headed dog, definitely.
Yeah.
But if I had the option of every fantasy dog in existence, then no. They're about their dogs. Especially there's a dog in my D&D world who I made, who I would want because he's the best, because he's sentient and he is smart one pretty much.
So really, where you're saying your D&D world that you made, you could make that if you're going that far, you could make it a 3-headed dog that poops cold and is sentient and smarter than...
No. Everything has to have a weakness. For instance, this one's weakness is he can't talk. It's sentient, but it can't talk.
So you could make the weakness be that it's loyal to its owner, and that's it.
That's not a weakness. That's a strength.
Not if I said, and that's it. Because then the owner has to deal with being able to control it around other people. And especially in D&D, where you fight in groups.
It's not really. It's not really too big of a deal. At least not in D&D. You'll be like, okay, you like attacking my party members. That's okay. Just sit here for the rest of eternity and protect my money. Because as soon as like a lich comes in, they'll see the dog and they'll be like, oh, I don't want to be here anymore. And they'll walk away because they're a lich and they are half bones. Which means the dog would want to chew them. That's a funny visual. A dog eating a lich. Sorry, I didn't see what you said. It's taking a bit to load as well.
Do I want to hear?
Intensifies. No, but,
and a human isn't half bone as is?
Not as much as a lich is.
Okay.
A lich is undead. Half,
okay.
He's pretty much, he's a zombie. A very powerful zombie. A very evil, powerful zombie.
So the flesh is kind of dripping off.
Yeah.
So there's less flesh, so the bones are more obvious.
Yeah. Liches are terrifying. Well, a lot of things in D&D are terrifying. Oh my gosh, I saw the cutest thing. Someone made a D&D character sheet for their baby. He's so cute. And their charisma was like 20, which is the highest you can get naturally. And then their HP was like 69,000.
So really it was only cute because of the fact that they're bringing up their baby playing D&D. It's not like like they were actually going to be playing it at that age. And
No, they're not. They're not actually, because when they're a baby, you can't play D&D.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm getting at. And at that, those rates, the baby would be smashing everything. I do know that much.
One of its flaws was it poops its pants. It was funny. He said, Mango 69 hair. Probably mentioning to someone. Laughing.
It may be the name that they ended up going with. Because it wasn't letting them choose the name they wanted. In Wizards Unite.
Oh yeah, we still have 30 minutes. Oh my gosh.
You're wondering why I'm driving around? I guess that's another way to do it. Go ahead.
Well, my dog. Spelled G-A-W-D. Dog.
So if you can't tell, my son's way into D&D.
You can say that again. Yes, I've been playing D&D since 5th grade, pretty much. And I've never stopped playing it because it's one of the best games ever.
And what was it? 6th grade you started DMing?
No, 7th grade.
7th grade. Okay. 14, right? No. Not 14. What age were you when you started DMing?
An age. That doesn't matter. I was young.
4 years ago. So 12, 13, he was DMing for people already.
I wasn't any good at it, but I did.
But you learned because you
That is true.
did.
And now I know every single rule in the book and where to find it in the book. Exactly. In fact, the other day I was helping someone make a character, and they needed a couple things, and I flipped exactly to the pages that they needed 3 to 4 times in a row, and they're like, oh, I need this. Here you go. Oh, I need this. Okay, here you go. I need this. Here you go. It was funny.
What did they say about that?
And he looked at the other person, he was like, you know he plays this a lot, and he was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah.
If he can go figure it out how to get there that fast, he plays it a lot.
Again, I've memorized the books. I think the only books I haven't memorized are the ones I don't own. Because I don't own them, so I don't need to memorize them.
Different campaigns and stuff.
Yeah, they're campaign books, and then there's actually... Oh, wait, exactly to the page? Yes. Exactly. Directly to the page. Like, they were like, oh, I need equipment. Here you go. Oh, I need background. Here you go. I need my class. Here you go. It was directly exact the page that they needed. But no,
I think not by flipped, he means he went through the pages looking like
No,
for the right page number rather than grabbed. He'd just glanced at the page and knew whether he was there or not.
I grabbed a group of pages and I flipped
okay.
exactly to the page. I did not
wow.
flip through it. I
Okay.
don't do that.
Well, I was meaning you'd know immediately if you were 1 or 2 off, or
No, I just boom.
Okay. Wow. So even more than I thought.
No, but
I thought he knew exactly what number, and he was just flipping to the right number. But it sounds like, yeah, he knows he even had the thickness of the pages.
this man is one with the boo.
Yeah, obviously.
I am one. No, yeah, again, I memorize. That's like one of the things in life that I'm very glad I've memorized. Because, other things is like, oh, I memorized this thing that is useless now. But now I'm like this, I'm like, oh, I will use this for the rest of my life.
So he plays, so there's different, what are they, campaigns, or?
There are campaign books that you can get.
Well, I know there's campaign books, but you play 5 point whatever.
Oh no! So there are different editions. I play the newest one, 5th edition. My uncle he used to play 3.5. There's 1st edition, 2nd edition, 3rd edition, 3.5, the non-existent 4th edition, and 5th edition. Because why I say non-existent 4th edition, because everyone hates it. Anyway, when D&D is more when D&D is more useful than school, exactly, you understand me. It is though. In a way.
So I don't think he has all the different editions memorized.
Okay, no, I've memorized the 5th edition because that's the one I play. That's the only one I use. And it's the easiest to get new players to play. So easy. It's so simple.
That's actually part of, from what I understand from him, part of the way reason they went through that many editions. Is they were trying to, each edition did adjustments to gameplay to make it a bit easier to learn and get into.
Not always.
Okay.
So 1st and 2nd edition were the learning editions. 3rd edition was the intense book writing edition. 3.5 was the same thing. 4th edition, they tried a new system for balancing, but it did not work and nobody liked it. And 3.5 edition, they were like, okay, let's make it easy to understand because people are dumb sometimes. OMG, only the 6th one. Yep, only that one. I do have to say, I don't have all the books. I'm missing one. There's a new one that came out like a month or two ago that is called A Guide to Theros, and I don't have it. It is essentially a Greece like mythology kind of book, but it like has rule sets for how to do like epic level boons or magic items, like how they had it in Greece mythology. How much do the books cost?
It varies.
Average, if you want to buy D&D books, average is $60 per book, unless you get it on sale, or Amazon. Amazon, you can get it for about $30 for the basic books, but yeah, they're $60 normally.
Some of the 3.5 books on Amazon are
okay. Well, 6th edition. I was talking about 5th edition.
Oh,
They're scamming children. In my opinion, it's definitely worth it.
So there is that, but I'm going to throw out also part of what's going on is they started catering more to a more adult crowd rather than, or like the later teenage and early adult crowd, because that was the group that really grasped onto D&D and started enjoying playing.
He then said, for a book, they're scamming children for a book. I could see how you could see that, but when you actually hold one of the books, you will realize. Sorry, when you play,
enjoy playing the game.
Yes.
Then you realize the benefit of having the book.
There are PDFs that you can get, like, that are for free. For instance, there's the Trove.net. They have literally every book in a PDF form that you can just have. No, it is not 3,000 pages. It's like average 200 pages. Well, no.
They are nice print.
Very nice.
Shiny, really nice graphics. The pages are the more shiny type pages, not that stick together, but that nicer gloss finish type page that still works as a book. Things like that. I think the big part of, and as he said, you can get them for free through PDF.
Yeah. Well, so they can vary between books. For instance, there's a book that's only like 150 pages long. Other books are like 300 to 400 pages long. Some of them are just longer. Some of them are shorter. Sorry, he said 200. Like you mentioned 200 pages. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No, it varies between book to book. Sorry. Continue with what you were saying.
But I think what he's getting at with holding the book is once you've got into the game, it's kind of like the Harry Potter books. Sometimes just sitting down and reading the book rather than listening to it, or it just feels good.
Yes, it does. The first time, my first book that I ever bought, when I got to hold it, it was just a feeling of being like, yes, this is my book. And it was just, it felt so nice.
And I will say, from my experience, they actually encourage allowing others to use your book until they have money to get their own books.
Yes, they do.
They encourage you putting together your own D&D group and someone DMing, and everyone uses the DM, someone who knows what they're doing DMing. Everyone uses the DM's book until they get to the point that they like it enough, they want their own book, and then they go get their own books, etc.
What he just said is, well, you can't pull out your phone in the middle of a 3-day session. You're right, lol. Sessions usually are from like 4 hours long. Pretty averagely. Some people play for small, like 2-hour periods. I prefer to do 4 to like 8 hours, just cause D&D. It's so much fun. Your charger cord sucks, by the way.
I know.
I gotta get
We
going.
got charger cords at home.
That's good. Well, see you, friend. It was good talking about D&D. If you ever wish to talk again, and if I am here, you just say, and I will talk and talk until your ears fall off. Because that's how much I love it. Anyways, juicy.
Okay, while we're waiting here, and go from there. Because I want to see something. First things first, let's gather from this inn. Okay. I do want to quickly, before you go, drop or at least see what happens, but we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. And let's see who I'm gonna raid. See if I've got anyone on. Okay, let's try. Let's try this one just to see. Okay, Side Trickle. I can't promise what language it'll be, but let's go raid them.
Even though it's not so far away from the city,
SYTRICALS.
totally untouched. It's a wild place ruled by the laws of nature. It's survival of the fittest out
What
here.
level are you at now,
The
man?
slimes around here are
Yes, sir.
huge.
I know where's.
Like those super
I
duper
haven't played.
massive
I haven't.
ones
The only
over
times I
there.
played was just to the gambling, and that's it. I left.
Ah. That's understandable.
On for meal bucket.
As you wish, mein Fräulein. Freeze!
Windblade.
Ooh. Where's the breathing? What? Okay.
I'm just waiting to see if the raid worked.
Oh man.
Oh, my Archon.
It's Razor.
Doesn't want to let me do it that way.
Alright. What is
We're gonna
it?
do some bosses. We're gonna do
Hopefully it'll raid you over there, so.
bosses,
Do not worry.
and we're gonna take out a couple bosses so we can gain.
It may be waiting for me to finish